Let's understand this in an easy way. Adware. Adware is one of the most common types of malware on smartphones. It secretly shows you ads you never asked for. You might download a free flashlight app, and suddenly your screen is full of pop-up ads. Adware is annoying, but it can also slow down your phone and drain your battery fast. It is very common today and hides inside free apps from untrusted sources. In 2019, a security company called ESET discovered over 200 adware apps on the Google Play Store. These apps had been downloaded more than 8 million times by real users. People thought they were downloading wallpaper apps and photo editors. Instead, their phones were bombarded with ads they could not close. Google had to remove all of them, but the damage was already done to millions of phones worldwide. Spyware. Spyware is malware that watches everything you do on your phone. It runs in the background without you knowing. It can read your messages, see what apps you open, and even track your location. Think of it like someone quietly standing behind you and watching your screen all day. Spyware is often used by jealous partners, hackers, or even companies trying to steal your data. In 2022, researchers found a powerful spyware called Hermit on phones in Italy and Kazakhstan. The spyware was linked to governments spying on their own citizens. It targeted journalists and political figures. Once installed, it could read emails, record calls, and take photos silently. The victims had no idea they were being watched for months. This case shocked the world because it showed that even governments use spyware against their own people. Keylogger. A keylogger records every key you tap on your phone keyboard. Every password, every message, every search. It sends all of that information to a hacker. You type your bank password and the hacker gets it instantly. Keyloggers are dangerous because they are completely invisible to you. You will never know one is running unless you scan your phone for malware. In 2017, a massive keylogger operation was uncovered that had stolen credentials from over 2 million users worldwide. The keylogger was hidden inside fake versions of popular apps like WhatsApp and Facebook. Users downloaded these fake apps from unofficial websites. Their email passwords, bank logins, and social media accounts were all captured. Hackers then sold these stolen credentials on the dark web for profit. Trojan. A Trojan is a fake app that looks totally safe but is actually dangerous inside. The name comes from the famous story of the Trojan horse. You think you are downloading a game or a tool, but inside it is malware. Once you install it, the Trojan opens a door for hackers to enter your phone. Trojans are very common, and they are one of the most used tricks by cybercriminals today. In 2021, a Trojan called GriftHorse infected over 10 million Android phones across 70 countries. It hid inside apps like car racing games and utility tools. Once installed, it silently signed users up for premium SMS services costing up to $30 per month. Victims in Europe, Asia, and the Americas lost money every single month without realizing it. By the time researchers discovered it, the hackers had already made tens of millions of dollars. Ransomware. Ransomware locks your phone or your files and demands money to unlock them. Imagine waking up and your phone says pay us money or lose everything. That is exactly what ransomware does. It encrypts your files, which means it scrambles them so you cannot open them. You have to pay the hacker, usually in cryptocurrency, to get your phone back. Ransomware attacks on smartphones are growing every year and they are extremely stressful for victims. In 2020, a hospital in Düsseldorf, Germany was hit by ransomware. The attack locked their entire system, including mobile devices used by doctors. They could not access patient records. A woman who needed emergency surgery had to be transferred to another hospital 30 kilometers away. She died during the delay. This became one of the first known cases where a ransomware attack directly contributed to a human death. Banking Trojan. A banking Trojan is a special type of Trojan built just to steal your money. It targets banking apps and payment apps on your phone. When you open your bank app, the Trojan puts a fake screen on top of it. You think you are logging into your real bank, but you are actually giving your details to a hacker. Some famous banking Trojans include Anubis, Cerberus, and EventBot. These are very advanced and very dangerous. In 2020, a banking Trojan called EventBot was discovered targeting over 200 banking apps including PayPal, Barclays, Santander, and HSBC. It spread through fake Adobe Flash and Microsoft Word installer files on Android. Once inside, it intercepted two-factor authentication messages sent by SMS. That means even if you had extra security on your account, the Trojan bypassed it. Thousands of users across Europe had money stolen directly from their bank accounts before security teams shut it down. Stalkerware. Stalkerware is malware that someone physically installs on your phone to monitor you. Unlike spyware that hackers use remotely, stalkerware is often installed by someone who had your phone in their hands. It hides completely and tracks your calls, messages, location, and photos. The person spying on you gets all of this information sent to their device. Stalkerware is considered a serious privacy violation and is linked to cases of domestic abuse and stalking. In 2019, a stalkerware company called Retinex was exposed by a journalist at Motherboard magazine. The company sold apps like Phone Sheriff and Mobile Spy to thousands of customers. These apps were openly marketed as tools to spy on spouses and partners. The journalist revealed that the company had been hacked itself, and the private data of all victims being monitored was leaked online. SMS Malware. SMS malware spreads itself by sending text messages from your phone without your permission. It uses your number to send dangerous links to all your contacts. Your friends and family get a message that looks like it came from you. They click the link, and now their phone is infected too. This is how SMS malware spreads so fast. It also runs up your phone bill because it sends hundreds of messages in the background. In 2021, a powerful SMS malware called FluBot swept across Europe like wildfire. It started in Spain and quickly spread to Germany, the UK, Poland, and Australia. Victims received a text message saying their package could not be delivered, with a link to track it. Clicking the link installed the malware. FluBot then sent the same fake message to every contact on the infected phone. Within weeks, millions of devices were affected. Clipper malwares. Clipper malware targets people who use cryptocurrency on their phones. When you copy a cryptocurrency wallet address, Clipper malware secretly replaces it with the hacker's address. You think you are sending money to your friend, but it goes straight to the hacker. By the time you notice, the money is gone forever. Clipper malware became well known around 2019 when it was found hiding inside fake apps on the Google Play Store. In 2021, a Clipper malware campaign targeted users of Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. The malware hid inside a fake version of the popular app MetaMask, which is a cryptocurrency wallet. Users downloaded it thinking it was the real app. Every time they copied a wallet address to send crypto, the malware replaced it silently. Several victims reported losing thousands of dollars in a single transaction before they understood what had happened. Once cryptocurrency is sent, it cannot be reversed or recovered. Rootkit. A rootkit is one of the most advanced types of malware. It buries itself deep inside your phone's operating system, which is the core software that runs everything. Once it is there, it is very hard to detect and even harder to remove. A rootkit gives hackers full control of your phone at the deepest level. They can turn on your camera, listen through your microphone, or steal any file they want. Rootkits are rare but extremely powerful. In 2016, security researchers at Cryptowire discovered a rootkit pre-installed on cheap Android phones sold in the United States. The phones were made by a Chinese manufacturer called BLU Products. The rootkit silently sent personal data, text messages, and location information to servers in China every 72 hours. These were budget phones sold to low-income families who could not afford expensive devices. Pegasus Spyware. Pegasus is not your average malware. It is one of the most dangerous and sophisticated spy tools ever created for smartphones. It was built by an Israeli company called NSO Group. Pegasus can infect your phone without you clicking anything at all. This is called a zero-click attack. Once inside, it can read all your messages, listen to your calls, turn on your camera, and track your location in real time. In 2021, a global investigation called the Pegasus Project revealed that this spyware had been used to target over 50,000 people worldwide. The list included French President Emmanuel Macron, Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan, and Indian politicians. It also included journalists working for major news organizations like CNN, the Associated Press, and the New York Times. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos had his phone hacked using a similar method years earlier. This case shook governments around the world and led to NSO Group being blacklisted by the United States government. Fileless malware. Fileless malware is a new and very sneaky type of attack. Normal malware installs a file on your phone, but fileless malware lives only in your phone's memory. It never saves itself as a file, so most antivirus apps cannot find it. When you restart your phone, it can disappear, but the damage is already done. Juice jacking malware. Juice jacking happens when you plug your phone into a public USB charging port. Some hackers set up fake charging stations in airports, malls, and cafes. When you plug in your cable to charge, malware transfers from the port into your phone. You think you are just charging your battery, but you are actually letting malware inside. The FBI has officially warned people about juice jacking. This is why security experts always say to carry your own charger and use a power adapter, not a USB port. Adware botnets. An adware botnet is when your phone becomes part of a larger criminal network without you knowing. The malware on your phone connects to thousands of other infected phones. Together, they are used to click on ads automatically and make money for hackers. Your phone is being used as a tool while you sleep. This drains your battery, uses your internet data, and slows your phone down. You are essentially working for a criminal, and you do not even know it. Subscription malware. Subscription malware secretly signs you up for paid services without your permission. Every month, money is quietly taken from your phone bill or your payment account. You might not notice for weeks or even months. By the time you see the charges, you may have already lost a lot of money. This type of malware is growing fast because it makes steady income for hackers without being too obvious. Always check your phone bill carefully every month. Now the question comes, how to keep your phone safe from all this? Well, you know exactly what these threats are and what they have done to real people around the world. The good news is that protecting yourself is not complicated at all. Almost every single attack on this list started with one simple mistake. Someone downloaded an app from an unknown source, clicked a link they should not have, or plugged into a random USB port in public. You can block nearly all of these threats by following a few simple habits. Only download apps from the official Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Never click links in unexpected text messages, even if they look like they came from someone you know. Always keep your phone's software updated, because updates fix the exact holes that malware uses to get in. Use a trusted antivirus app and scan your phone regularly. Check your phone bill every single month for charges you do not recognize. And never plug your phone into a public USB charging port at an airport, mall, or cafe. Carry your own charger and plug into a wall socket instead. These simple habits will protect you from almost everything on this list. If you find this video informative, consider subscribing and click here to know about every Snapdragon processor series.